Hey guys, it's Papa Dan, and yes, it is that time. It is that time to reveal Papa Dan's first, notice I said first because there's going to be more, but Papa Dan's first Team Spirit build. Are you ready? Here we go. There is the big blue 32 5-window coupe. Now let me tell you something. This has been it has been one crazy build, to say the very least. I don't even know where to begin with everything that had gone wrong during this build. I have discovered one thing about myself. I am not a hot rod builder. I never claimed to be a hot rod builder, and I never will. It's probably going to be a while before I attempt to do another one. But it was crazy. It was just one thing after another that went wrong with this build. And it was almost like it was cursed right from the beginning. So, in fact, I don't really even know where to start with everything that went wrong with this build. I mean, it started right from the very beginning. But in the end, it turned out okay. The decals I'm really kind of disappointed with. If I can get in here close enough to where you can see them, maybe. They were the temporary tattoos that you can buy, and what I did was copy them onto decal paper to put on and then sized them the size that I wanted, and then put them on the build. Well, as you can see, they didn't turn out so great. Blue on blue wasn't so great. Now the M's on the fenders came out great. Those I'm really pleased with. But the two on the doors, that one, and then that one on the front, yeah, not so much. So, but the inside is also amazing blue, and you really can't tell it, but I did flock I put flocking in there for the carpet, and I actually did some detail work on the dash, which I'm sure you're probably not going to be able to see. If I can find the pictures, I will upload the pictures here, because I did take pictures of it as I was going along. So if I can find the pictures for the interior, I'll upload those right here. But if I can't, there it goes. Looks like that's about as close as I'll get. So, but anyways, then another really funny story as far as this build goes. My plan all along, and what I've been waiting on, because I know I've told you guys that I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this stuff to come in the mail that I had ordered for it. Well, it was the static grass is what I was waiting for. and it finally came. So I got my board and painted the board, the base color brown. Got my 50-50 glue and water mix, got that on the board. Or no, wait, I take that back. I'm sorry. I painted the board the base color brown. Went outside in my wood shop and just I was texting with Tom and Tommy a little bit. And waiting for the paint to dry. So about an hour later, came back in, sat down, and started spreading my glue for the grass. Got my little clip in there and everything, and started to shake the grass on it, and realized that the grass I had bought, while it looks good now, I was not real impressed with it to start with, because I should have bought the a little bit longer grass, not quite so short. But after I get all the grass on it, and I'm sitting here looking at it, I went, something doesn't look right. And I got down a little bit closer, kind of like this, to look at it, and my board had warped. Yeah. So I figured, okay, well, it wasn't that bad, so I figured, okay, I'll just, I'll go ahead and I'll keep going with it, and we'll see what happens. So I had to put like another layer of grass on it, because the first layer wasn't enough to cover it, the way I wanted it. So put another layer of grass on it, went outside, waited for that to dry, came back in, and guys, you would not believe what this board looked like. It was almost warped enough that it looked like the letter C. I mean, it was bad. And I text Tommy pictures of it, and I text Tom Rambler69, I text him pictures of it, and of course Tommy was having a good old time at my expense. But that's okay. And I've got to insert the pictures here so that you guys can see how bad this board was. You're not going to believe this. But here come the pictures. Look at how bad this board is. Okay, so that's how bad the board is. So I figured, all right, I'm going to set this aside. This build has been cursed right from the very beginning, like I said, and it's just continuing on to the base now. So I'm just going to set it aside. I'm just going to forget about it. I'll come up with something else for the base. So I had it sitting here on my bench. I wake up this morning, and I had my usual morning Diet Coke, since I don't drink coffee, but in my Michigan coolie, by the way. But anyways, went outside, had my Diet Coke, came back in, sat down. I was going to start painting Venom. I looked over at this board. It had flattened itself out. I have never seen wood do that before. If any of you guys are woodworkers out there, maybe you can explain it to me. But I have never seen wood that had been warped so bad to just all of a sudden flatten out overnight. I mean, you can see it. I mean, it's not perfectly flat, but you can see that it's not bad now. So, anyways, it was a comedy of errors, this whole build. So, that's my first Team Spirit build. The second one will be coming up in a little while. First thing we got to do is we got to get started on our cancer awareness build. I'll have another video coming up on that maybe later tonight, but probably tomorrow. I've got it all washed and everything, but it's still hanging on the sprues, and so I want to get started on that one. And then I've also got another update coming on Venom, my red, black, and white build for Ryer Apeldoorn's group build. I'll have another update coming on that because I've actually started getting some paint on him. Alrighty, so there it is, guys. Go Big Blue, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye, guys.